Steelers and the Titans. Pittsburgh has won 10 consecutive home openers. Jake Locker in his second year as a starter with a revamped offensive line. Let's look back to Week 16 of 2008. Remember Keith Bullock waving the terrible towel after a 31-14 Titans victory? Well, Tennessee has not beaten the Steelers in Pittsburgh since that game. Opening kickoff, this was the best Steelers offensive play of the day. Oops. Darius Raynaud fields the kickoff at the goal line, takes a knee, looks like a touchback. Not a touchback. Ball was not in the end zone when he touched it. He actually fielded it outside the end zone. We have a safety. Steelers take a 2-0 lead. Mike Munchak says, I've never seen that before. Steelers get the ball, 2nd and 6, the Titans 21. Isaac Redman gets stopped after a loss of 2 yards, but starting center Maurkice Pouncey goes down with a right leg injury. He would leave the game. Kelvin Beachum, third year out of SMU, would replace him at center. A huge loss for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Look at his right knee, rolled into by guard David DeCastro. Pouncey would not return. 4 plays later, 3rd and 1 at the Titans 6. Isaac Redman fumbles at the 1. The Titans recover. Titans take over on their own 20. Roethlisberger can't believe it. Ensuing Steelers drive, 3rd and 15. Roethlisberger sacked by Zach Brown, his second sack of the drive. Roethlisberger sacked 3 times in the first half. Second quarter, ensuing Titans drive, 2nd and 3 at their own 27. Chris Johnson drilled by Jarvis Jones. You can hear that through your computer. Loss of 2 on the play. Jones is pumped. Ensuing Steelers drive. Roethlisberger looking for Emmanuel Sanders. Picked off by Alteron Werner at the Steelers 49. That football is taken directly to Alteron. Titans take over. Ben Roethlisberger not pleased. 7 plays later, 4th and 1. Jackie Battle with the second effort picks up the first down. Titans get the first down on the play. Mike Munchak says things are going our way. 6 plays later, it's Jackie Battle who goes in from 3 yards out. Titans lead it 7-2. 11 times they ran the ball in that 12-play scoring drive. Third quarter, Steelers ball still down 7-2. Roethlisberger sacked again by Zach Brown. Pittsburgh has to punt. Roethlisberger visibly frustrated with how things are going. Ensuing Titans possession, this is what Troy Polamalu has done so many times in his career, flying in, anticipating the snap, and sacking Jake Locker for a 3-yard loss. Gets that head start, times it perfectly, must be the shampoo. Fourth quarter, 9:57 remaining. 2 possessions later for the Titans, 1st and 10, their own 36. Chris Johnson runs right, gains 11 yards, would lead to a 44-yard Rob Baronis field goal. Johnson had 70 yards on the day. Steelers ball, last chance, down 13-2. Roethlisberger sacked by Jarrell Casey, the 5th sack of the game. Roethlisberger threw for 191 yards. This was a bad, bad day. Titans win it by the final of 16-9. Tennessee and Houston. Ed Reed would warm up in pregame but would not be active. Meanwhile, at halftime, the girlies on standby, waiting just to say hi. Did you stop? No, I just drove by. Yes, Vanilla Ice making an appearance. Third quarter, Texans ball. Ding, 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 ding. Matt Schaub looking for Owen Daniels. Right corner of the end zone. Rag top down so his hair can blow. Touchdown. Texans lead 14-0. Daniels loves it. Look at this. He's doing the running man. Okay, not really. Fourth quarter, same score. Titans ball, 2nd and 21 on their own 1. Chris Johnson up the middle. No gain. Texans would challenge the spot. Take another look. Chris Johnson clearly down behind the goal line. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. Challenge play reversed. It's a safety. Texans lead 16-10. Next Titans possession, 3rd and 2 from the Titans 46. Locker finds Kendall Wright, who picks up 14 yards. 1st and 10 from Houston's 40. All right, VIP, let's kick it. 4 plays later, 1st and goal from the Texans 10. Locker finds Delaney Walker. 10-yard touchdown. Titans lead 17-16. 9-play, 99-yard drive. Ensuing Texans possession. 3rd and 21. Matt Schaub looking for DeAndre Hopkins. Instead, it's picked off by Alteron Werner. Takes it back for the 23-yard touchdown. Oh, yes, there is an Alteron. Titans lead 24-16. Matt Schaub can't believe it. 2 Texans possessions later, 1st and 10 from the Titans 23. Schaub's pass, intended for Andre Johnson, ruled incomplete. Texans would challenge the catch. Andre Johnson hurt on the play. Watch again. Catches the ball, absorbs the hit from Bernard Pollard. Call gets reversed. First and goal from the Titans, too. Andre Johnson would leave the game. 3 plays later, third and goal, Arian Foster up the middle. Touchdown. Very pedestrian day for Foster. Namaste. He would convert the 2-point conversion running right. Texans tie it up 24-24. Next Texans possession, Schaub, Keyshawn Martin, 32 yards. First and 10 from the Titans' 46-yard line. 4 plays later, 4th and 9 from the Titans' 33. My leg is sore just from this whole sequence. Randy Bullock lines up for the 51-yarder to win it, but play is ruled dead. Mike Munchak called timeout. Okay, next play. Bullock again. Here's the kick. And it's blocked by Michael Griffin, but it's offsides on Griffin. Next play, 4th and 4 now from the Texans 28. Bullock's legs got to be really tired. 46-yard field goal? No. But it doesn't matter because Munchak called another timeout for the Titans. That Schaub says, I can't look. Bullock says, I'm exhausted. I'm going to kick lefty. His 46-yarder doinks off the upright. End of regulation. Opening Texans possession in overtime, 3rd and 10 from the Titans' 26, 8th play of the drive. Schaub, DeAndre Hopkins connects with the rookie for a 25-yard gain. First and goal from the Titans' 1. It would be 3rd and goal from the Titans' 3, 11th play of the drive. Schaub says, I'm going to Hopkins. Touchdown. Texans love it. Schaub loves it. Watch it again. Hopkins makes the catch, gets both feet in bounds. Touchdown on the first possession of OT means the Texans are 30-24 winners over the Titans. San Diego and Tennessee, Phillip Rivers taking the field after a huge game week 2 against the Eagles. How about some Antonio Gates opening Chargers possession, no score, 1st and 10. Rivers finds Gates, makes the one-handed catch for 17 yards. Take another look. Gates just makes it look easy. Fountain of youth for Antonio Gates. 1st and 10 from the Titans 19. A few plays later, Rivers, Gates, 7-yard touchdown. Rivers 5 out of 5 for 45 yards and a touchdown on that drive. Gates just takes it away. Gets both feet in bounds. 7-0 Chargers. How about Jake Locker? He had a tremendous day for the Titans. 2 possessions later, flushed out of the pocket, scrambles up the middle for a gain of 39 yards. There would be no penalty for a low block on the play. It's a Chris Johnson-like run. Drive would end on a Rob Barona's 20-yard field goal. Titans trail 7-3. Meanwhile, Locker at it again. 7 yards again into the end zone. Watch it again. Chris Johnson, look at this. He makes a key block. That's a nice, well, he didn't really block him so much as he stood in front of him and said, hey, don't go this way, but it works. Titans tie the game at 10 apiece. 3rd quarter, same score. Chargers' 2nd possession. Ladarius Green on the receiving end from Rivers. 34-yard gain, 1st and 10 from the Titans' 19. 5 plays later, 3rd and goal from the Titans' 1. It's Ronnie Brown time. Plunges in from a yard out. Chargers lead by a touchdown. 4th quarter, Titans trailing 17-13. 2 minutes left and no timeouts. It's Locker for Delaney Walker. The 11-yard gain gets a 1st down. 2 plays later, Titans at their own 35-yard line. Locker looking for Kendall Wright. Hooks up with him for the 16-yard gain. 1st and 10 from the Chargers 49. 2 plays later, Chargers 45, 51 seconds left to go. Locker looking for Delaney Walker. Nearly picked off. What a huge break for the Tennessee Titans on that one. That could have ended it. The next play, Locker finds Washington. 1st down, but he can't get out of bounds. Clock ticking down, under 30 seconds after a spike. 2nd and 10 from the 34. Locker overthrows Damian Williams in the end zone. That was a touchdown. Locker can't believe it. Couple of misplays, yet still the Titans march on. Next play, Locker, Justin Hunter out of Tennessee. And he makes the touchdown grab, 34 yards. What offensive pass interference. The game-winning grab. Locker finished with 299 yards through the air, 68 yards rushing. Titans win it, 20-17.
Good with us. They're both checking in at 2-1. Jake Locker taking on Geno Smith, who was picked off on his first pass attempt on Sunday.
It's not a good sign.
No, it wasn't a good day for him at all. Second quarter, Smith picked off by Alternain Werner, his second interception of the game. Also recovered a Smith fumble on the day. 7 plays later, waning seconds of the half, Jake Locker to Justin Hunter. His first 2 catches in the NFL ended up like that.
Yeah, he's a tall guy that can go up and get it now from Tennessee, and this kid's got a chance to be a heck of a receiver in the league.
That's a horrible play by the corner. Just grab an arm.
Locker, 18 of 24, $149, and 3 touchdowns. Would have been better numbers except for this hit by Muhammad Wilkerson. Locker down for the count. You can see he grabs his right hip, carted off, hospitalized as well. Update coming your way tonight on Game Day Final. Fourth quarter, Smith dropping back. He gets dropped by Carl Klug. And that's it. That's a touchdown.
Sack, strip, fumble, touchdown.
He didn't do what I just think he did.
Yeah.
Did he just try to put the ball behind his back like he was on the playground?
Yeah.
He tried to switch it like he playing basketball.
I was going to say, Jason Kidd used to be great at that.
Man, what's
Back in
wrong
the
with
day,
this kid, man?
It was good. 4 turnovers on the day for the rookie. In the meantime, hey, dust off Ryan Fitzpatrick and that beard hit to Nate Washington, 77 yards on the score.
He really wanted to score a touchdown on that.
Was that the official we saw almost break this pass up?
Watch Cromartie's face when he just looked at it with his head on the turf.
Yeah, that's the back judge, Billy Smith. We got to work on that.
Billy head on the turf.
Billy?
Hey, look who's 3-1. Mike Munchak and the Titans. 4-0 Chiefs taking on the Titans, now led by Ryan Fitzpatrick, replacing the injured Jake Locker. Andy Reid looking for his first win ever against Tennessee. Scoreless in the first. We got the punt. We got a problem.
Get out of the way!
It hit the hoof of Damian Williams. That is the first Titans turnover this season. Wow. And it cost him a touchdown.
The returner has to get everyone out of the way. That's on him.
Mike Munchak wondered, I guess we'll work on that sometime in a special teams meeting. All right, Chris Johnson. He's been exploring the Twitterverse this week, and it ain't been pretty. Public service announcement, I can care less about fantasy football, keyword fantasy. Well, I've got you on my team, so I care a little bit.
That mean all yo shut up. Quit tweeting me that stupid mess. That's what he's saying.
How about CJ2K?
When he gets in space, he can do this very well. Take it all the way to the house. Chris Johnson.
First time visiting the end zone this year. Still only ran for 17 yards, but at least that got the Titans in business. Fourth quarter, 3rd and goal for Tennessee, who's down 3. You know, Jake Locker runs the ball so well, so maybe this is part of the playbook now.
It is. We'll just add this in there if we had quarterbacks who run like this. But great play. He made some great plays for him today.
However, now Tennessee down 6. Fitzpatrick, just under 3 to go. It's tipped, and Quentin Debs picks it off. Chiefs 5-0 for the first time in a decade, which means they are eligible to be in primetime. Well, no question. Who, of course, is the undisputed leader in Seattle. That's Russell Wilson. 10-0 at home in his career, taking on the Tennessee Titans. Jake Lockerless. So Ryan Fitzpatrick got the call. Stephen Hauschka. Now we're showing a kicker getting pummeled in the second quarter by Darius Reynaud. And take a look at Hauschka's beak when he comes off. Oh, my nose!
He knows he's not supposed to be getting in there.
Where's his corner man?
He's tapping out.
He's going to be in that concussion lawsuit.
All right, so now John Ryan, the punter, who's usually the holder, has to try and field goal attempt. That doesn't work because Chris Maragos is the holder, the defensive back. This is the final snap of the first half, by the way. So Jason McCourty picks it up and returns it 77 yards for the score.
It's not how you want to go in at halftime after that mistake. Oh, boy.
Has anybody ever seen that? We got a holder who's trying the field goal and a safety that's trying to hold, and we're not going to put that in the playbook.
For it.
All right, fourth quarter, we're tied at 10. Marshawn Lynch snipped the end zone, but the ball's knocked out by Moises Boku. Zach Brown got his paws on it, but he couldn't keep it as Russell Wilson gets it.
If he scoops and scores, this is a touchdown, and he sends it over to Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson played baseball. He was like a shortstop on that one.
I was thinking the same thing.
By the way, it led to a field goal. Then the next Titans possession, Fitzpatrick picked off by you-know-who.
One of the best in the game.
I mean, does he average like an interception per game, or is it just me?
It depends on the level of the game. He only does it in the big games.
Then Wilson, just pitch it out to Sidney
nice.
Rice for a gain of 24. Did Rice get both feet? Make it like another Rice.
Yeah, sip it tall.
Wilson, 23 of 31, 257. And then beast mode.
Too easy.
So they've won 11 straight home games. This one was a tough one. 20-13 is your final.
The former quarterback getting his quarterback ready for right now. After the 49er timeout, 3rd and 7. Kaepernick has it on the run. And inside the 10, Kaepernick is going to reach the end zone. That's a touchdown, 49ers.
Ready to go.
Second down from the Tennessee 25. Locker, sideline, and it's intercepted. He underthrew Washington, and Tremaine Brock has the San Francisco takeaway. And Brock will get knocked down at the 45 of Tennessee by Delaney Walker. Kaepernick is going to run, and he's got a first down headed out of bounds. Frank Gore straight ahead, plowing through the pile. Touchdown 49ers. Frank Gore. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. That's 2 today for Gore.
They have not been able to hit the big play at all tonight. Down the field.
He's going for Washington, who has it. C.J. Spillman comes in to take over at safety, the special team star. Chris Johnson on a screen, has a little room. And Chris Johnson's in 49er territory. And there he goes. Chris Johnson is going to have a Titans touchdown. So they used all their timeouts, Tennessee, but they're in position to get the ball back. Just under 6.5 to play. Andy Lee with a pressure kick, driving Darius Renaud to the 11. And he fumbles the football. There's a flag down. The ball is into the end zone and recovered by San Francisco. Osgood with the touchdown. The 49ers improved to 5-2. Tennessee now 3-4.
Titans and the Rams, first time Jeff Fisher coaching against his former team. Titans head coach from 94 through 2010. Chris Johnson and the Titans wearing patches for late owner Bud Adams. This was the week Sean Green was going to cut into all his production, right? Well, not so much. First quarter Rams possession. Rams rookie running back Benny Cunningham fumbles right into the hands of Cody Sensabaugh. Rookie from Tennessee State just lost the ball himself. Easy Rams turnover, though Titans would have to punt. Third quarter, tied at 7. Zach Stacy, who has been incredible the last month, runs left for his second touchdown of the day. First Rams rushing TDs of the season. Titans ensuing possession. There goes Chris Johnson. 14 yards for the touchdown. His first TD in 2013, ending the longest drought of his career. Sean Green, who? Fourth quarter now, 14-14, 2 Titans possessions later. First and 10, Chris Johnson changes his angle, runs for 24 yards. His first 100-yard rushing game since week 15 of 2012. 2 plays later, 3rd and goal from the Rams 5. Jake Locker takes it himself. The 5-yard touchdown. Titans take the lead 21-14. But the drama was just getting started. Rams ensuing possession, 2nd and 1 from the 29. Zach Stacy runs left for a 32-yard gain, then gets horse-collared at the end by Jarrell Casey. Zach Stacy ran for $127 and 2 touchdowns. So 4 plays later, 3rd and 7 from the Titans 10. Kellen Clemens over the middle. Jared Cook, who has been missing in action since week 1 of the NFL season. Rams tie the game at 21. So now it's the Titans trying to answer. 2nd and 9 from the Rams 40. Locker looking for Nate Washington. Instead, Locker is picked off. Rodney McLeod with the pick. Locker, 185, 1 rushing touchdown, and 2 interceptions. Not a great day for Locker. Rams have the ball, 3rd and 7. Kellen Clemens hits his fumble. Recovered by Titans defensive end Derek Morgan. Clemens unable to capitalize. Titans have great field position. Next play, 1st and 10 from the Rams 19. Chris Johnson is gone. 19 yards in the end zone, his 2nd touchdown of the game. They're up by a touchdown. Titans punting now with under a minute left to go, down 7. Tavon Austin, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. 24-yard return for Austin, who stepped out of bounds, but it gives the Rams a chance. 6 plays later, last chance for the Rams. Clemens deep for Austin Pettis. It falls incomplete. Titans hang on to win it 28-21. Kellen Clemens, 208 yards and a rushing touchdown in defeat.
Jaguars have to win sometime, guys, right? It's going to happen.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
They don't have to.
It hasn't happened yet this season.
There's no rules that say they have to win.
Last win was against Tennessee. First play of the game. Chris Johnson, he's been looking good recently.
Did he just?
That's a fumble.
Robitussin. Just get him some. Get him some Robitussin.
That's my fantasy back.
Paul Posluszny recovers. Jaguars' next possession. That's a touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars are leading.
Give MJD some credit here. Regardless of how bad his team is struggling, he's still playing tough.
He has withstood making that $6 million a year.
You say bad?
Just that $6 million.
Yeah.
We got some Jake Locker in the first half. He struggled. 10-0 Jaguars. And that is a pick. Dwayne Gratz led to a field goal. The Jaguars' first 2-score lead since Week 16 of 2012.
Well, his name is Gratz. He's feeling gratuitous.
There you go. Very nice, Jamie. 13-0 after a Chad Henne interception. And we have Chris Johnson fumbling his second fumble of the game, and Jake Locker hurt on the play.
Come on, CJ, too. Oh, put pressure on that foot. Wow.
Leave the game with a foot injury and did not come back. He was 9 for 14 with just 24 yards and 1 interception. So Ryan Fitzpatrick, one of your guys, Jim.
Yes.
That's your guy?
Hemingway.
Yeah,
yes.
Hemingway.
Ernest Hemingway.
Looking at Taylor Thompson, got him, 9-yard score.
Man, he can do that.
See, what he does, he plays himself.
Okay.
See, he makes plays, and then he makes plays for the other team. So it's like his own little game of one-on-one with himself.
In the fourth quarter, Jacksonville leading 20-13. Fitzpatrick. Short pass to Sean Green. Play would be called for holding on rookie Chance Warmack.
Uh-oh.
And you do that in the end zone, you know what happens.
Safety.
That's 2 points.
Yes.
And so now it's a 9-point game. That's a tackle on Senderick Marks. Next Titans possession. 5th play of this drive. There's your safety, and it is a 9-point game. First down and goal, Fitzpatrick. Keeps it himself. Is he going to get in? Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Fitzpatrick does good, and, you know, when he steps in during a game, but just when he has too much time at that starting position, bad things start to happen.
Like that.
See, he plays himself. See, that was, you know, okay, I put points on the board, I take them off.
Look at the play by Will Blackman.
Wow.
Strip. Just takes it right away from him and then has the easy run into the end zone. Jaguars leading 29-20.
Well, at least one of the Blackmans is doing something.
It's true. Titans next possession.
Right.
3rd and 5. That's a strike to Delaney Walker. 14-yard Titans score. That cut the lead to 29-27. So the Titans looking to recover the onside kick. And that's not going to happen.
Had a chance.
There you go, Jacksonville.
Hey, Gus Bradley, smile. Take that game ball.
Get off the snide.
First career win as an NFL head coach.
Right off the bat, something that Andrew Luck and the Colts have been saying all week that they had to avoid. They had to start off fast. Ryan Fitzpatrick, coming out of the smoke in place of Jake Locker, was the one who came out fast because Chris Johnson was running as fast as we've seen him run all year. LaDainian Tomlinson, look at this.
It is on to the end zone for Chris Johnson.
A 30-yard scamper to the end zone for a touchdown run, and then he equals the number of touchdown runs that he's had all season long later in the first quarter, Steve.
They made a concerted effort to establish the ground game, especially with Chris Johnson, and that offensive line got a lot of push early downs. Take a look at this.
Power. And then Chris Johnson put this team up as he was trucking people to the end zone and then mystifyingly got the ball only 4 times in the second half of this game.
It's been the story of the season.
Second quarter with the Colts down by 2 touchdowns. And Eric Walden rips off Delaney Walker's helmet and then headbutts him and somehow stays in the game.
Commissioner will be hearing, you will be hearing from the commissioner on that.
It was 3 personal foul calls on the Colts defense on that sequence, but Tennessee could only get a field goal out of it, led 17-6 at the half. In the second half, the first possession of the half, marching all the way down the field, and Donald Brown on the toss gets it in the end zone for the first touchdown of the night of the Colts, and it's a 17-13 game. And why do we show the ensuing kickoff?
It's a big player, a boo-boo, and this actually, he runs into his own man.
Devin Wiley with a sort of a butt fumble situation on the ensuing kickoff. Dan Herron recovers, and then 2 plays later, Andrew Luck making a play, faking it, and picking him up and putting him down.
He's a real athlete. I'm telling you, man, this kid here, he plays well with his arm, but he also has the ability to beat you with his legs.
It was the pump fake to Griff Whalen, and then in the end zone, LT.
And I said before the game that he would have to use his legs today, and he did that. 4th
rushing touchdown of the season, as many as Chris Johnson. 4th quarter now, the Titans have the ball, and the reaction of the lady in number 10 jersey is the classic right there.
Embarrassed.
23-20 is the score. It's a 1 field goal game as Kendall Wright comes up just shy of the first down marker. Andrew Luck gets the ball back, and Donald Brown is the one who runs the air out of it until Luck can find Colby Fleener on 2nd 11 for a first down.
Shouldn't go out of bounds right there. We wonder which guy would stand up, and Colby Fleener did just that tonight.
And Donald Brown slips and comes up with a 2nd down run. As you can see, Ayers hits Luck, however, after handing the ball off. That's not even close to the mesh point.
Yeah, that's
15-yard penalty, and Mike Munchak is running out of timeouts and running out of time, and certainly it didn't look good when Donald Brown was running into the end zone.
Yeah, this is called a 4-minute drill, and they got in a bunch set and a little unbalanced and overload, and they played smash mouth with 1 play action pass and drove it right down their throats.
Ryan Fitzpatrick did a fine job marching it down the field with no timeouts remaining to make it just a 3-point game, but the onside kick went Indianapolis's way, and despite falling down by 2 touchdowns, once again being outscored 66-6 in the first half of the last 3 games, the Colts have won 2 of those 3 somehow, and now have a 3-game lead in the AFC South through 11 weeks of this season.
We welcome you to the Bay Area. We're at the Oakland Coliseum for a matchup of 2 teams clinging to a long shot hope to make the playoffs. 3 wideouts for the Titans. Johnson in the backfield. It's a 3rd and 2 at the 46-yard line. Fitzpatrick able to stand it and completes for the first down and more. Christian Hunter gets away. And Hunter runs it in. Beautiful pivot move. It's a 54-yard touchdown play. Coming up with his 3rd touchdown of the season.
Well, what a great move inside. I mean, he got 2 defenders in a position to make a play. Phillip Adams and Brandon Ross.
McLaurin from the gun. Looking left. Throws sideline. And a leaping catch by Streeter.
I really like the fact that Rod Streeter, he's been going up and getting balls, and that's one of the things that he provides for. He's a taller receiver at 6'3".
First down at the Tennessee 27-yard line. Here they come. McLaurin fires. It is caught. Touchdown! Marcel Reese. Fitzpatrick with a long look and chased. And it's completed for the first down and more. And Kendall Wright. 2.5 left, 4th quarter. Raiders by 3. Fitzpatrick with the pass. It is caught. 15 seconds remaining in regulation. Fitzpatrick looking. He throws a bullet. It's caught. Touchdown. Kendall Wright.
To the AFC South, the Titans and the Colts. Chuck Pagano, 8-0 following a loss. That was a huge loss last week against Arizona. The Titans have lost 5 straight at Indy. How would Andrew Luck do today? One thing we know, he's really missing Reggie Wayne, as expected.
Offensive line he's missing also.
Missing a lot there. Sacked by Cameron Wimbley, Derek Morgan. Fumbles for the 2nd time, this time Jarrell Casey on the sack for the Titans.
Casey's having a monster year. He might be up to 8 or 9 sacks on the year.
So we have that. We know Andrew Luck is struggling in the pocket. 3rd quarter, Titans ball trailing 12-7. Going forward on 4th and goal. Ryan Fitzpatrick, play action. Little jump pass.
Nice.
Yeah.
CJ2K needed that. He's on my fantasy team.
Titans on top, 14-12. Colts back with the football. 3rd down and 15. You got a play call on 3rd and 15? We've seen this before. Andrew Luck goes down. For the 5th time he is sacked, and the Colts forced to punt.
Yeah, different quarterback when you can't be protected.
Still 14-12. Another 3rd down situation, 3rd and 6. And the Colts getting in on the sack game there. Robert Mathis drops him, and fumble recovered by Jarrell Freeman.
That's like his 45th, just building on his career record. Strip sacks.
Yes.
Amazing.
One of the best.
Colts take over on the Titans, 32. Could move the ball, but Adam Vinatieri can do this right down the middle. 49-yard field goal, and the Colts lead 15-14. That's Vinatieri's 5th field goal of the day. Now it's 3rd down and 4. Fitzpatrick picked off by Cassius Vaughn. Colts defense coming through, and we'll see what the Colts offense can do as Ryan Fitzpatrick regroups on the sideline. 2nd down and 4. Luck to a wide open Darius Hayward-Bay. That's easy.
Oh, don't start doing this. Hayward-Bay.
First time guy gets open, you got to catch
Hayward-Bay.
It's almost like he was surprised.
That was, we all know that was a knock on him coming out.
Couldn't catch. Like Reggie
Fast as lightning.
Yeah.
Can't catch a cold.
4th quarter. Colts ball leading 15-14. Now it's 3rd down and 2. Let Andrew Luck keep it himself.
Do it yourself, man. Do it yourself, kid.
You like to see that.
24
like
yards.
That. Keep the offense going.
Stays in bounds. As well, 5 plays later, he hands it off to Donald Brown. Touchdown, Indy. First touchdown of the day for those Indianapolis Colts. Was not easy, but the Colts pull away late to win, and Ryan Fitzpatrick can only watch. It's 22-14 Indy. You look at the AFC South now. The Colts with a 3-game lead over the Tennessee Titans.
Congratulations to the Colts. I mean, it's just hard watching them play offense. I feel bad for Andrew Luck because, when you don't have that frontline weapon to actually work with, he's really struggling, turning the ball over some. He's been under duress. The offensive line not doing a great job. So, let's give the defense some credit for a great job today.
But they still wrap up the division. Broncos, John Fox back on the sideline after heart valve replacement surgery. Peyton Manning, well, we've been saying he doesn't play well in the cold. I'm guessing he probably wanted to prove a few people wrong, and that's what he was trying to do today.
I forgot he'd been in Denver for, 2 years now?
2nd year.
It's cold weather. They don't have a dome in Denver, do they?
Yeah, it wasn't like it was in Philly today, though. Not like that.
Well, the Titans actually were looking pretty good early. Sean Green.
Titans are a good sparring party. They're foolish.
So you're saying they had a chance?
They did.
Sean Green had a chance here as he scores. Titans take a 21-10 lead. Green had 2 touchdowns on the day. Wes Welker, 5 catches, 61 yards, scored his 10th touchdown of the season in the game. Before this, Welker hit hard by George Wilson. He's knocked out of the game with the concussion.
That's 2 weeks straight, isn't it?
Stay down. Feels good.
Praying for you, big fella. I'd love to see that man play.
Later in the 2nd quarter, Matt Prater lined up for what could be the longest field goal in NFL history, a 64-yarder. Got it. Man. Breaks the record of 63 yards held by 4 men. Tom Dempsey, Jason Elam, Sebastian Janikowski, and
Dempsey did it with
David
a half
Akers.
a foot.
Well, that's true. That's true.
They should give him at least 5 more yards on his.
There's an asterisk there.
Yeah, do a half a foot. Now, you kick a ball half a foot.
Peyton Manning to Demarius Thomas. He was kind of yelling at him earlier in the game. Not now. Gets open for him. Broncos take a 27-21 lead. On the ensuing possession, Ryan Fitzpatrick picked off by big Terrence Knighton. Knighton has 2 feet, and he used them there as well as 2 hands on that interception. That led to a 1-yard touchdown run by Noshawn Marino. 34-21, the Broncos leading. In the 4th, things getting worse for the Titans. Fitzpatrick's screen pass. Caught by Chris Johnson, but Von Miller forced the fumble.
Money. Come on, Chris, you can't do that, baby. They talking about getting you already.
Mike Adams recovers. Oh, Coach, none too pleased. Broncos on the ensuing possession.
Post corner post. That was a nice route down low.
Manning to Decker.
Corner post.
Broncos take a 44-28 lead. They win it 51-28, and they clinch a playoff berth. I don't think that was ever in doubt.
By head coach Bruce Arians, his quarterback Carson Palmer rushed the pass. You're rushing the passer on every down now. Fitzpatrick throws, and that one is picked up. Kaysen to the end zone, touchdown. Get the high bounce. The ball is loose. Tennessee has recovered. Fitzpatrick throws, touchdown! Michael Preston! Arizona. Fitzpatrick gets hit. Asini Eason intercepted. Antoine Cason. Cason returns it across the 45 up to the 47. A 41-yard field goal attempt for the win for Jay Feely. And Feely's kick is up and good, and Arizona wins it in overtime. 37-34.
Titans and the Jags. The Jags' 3-game win streak snapped by the Bills last week. First quarter, Jags trailing 3-zip. First and goal, the Titans 4. Chad Henne. Mercedes Lewis, who has really come on the last month, the 4-yard touchdown. Lewis's 4th straight game with a receiving touchdown. Second quarter now, Jaguars leading 7-6. 3rd and 10 from their own 40. Third play of the drive, Chad Henne looking for Mike Brown. You know, I know he got fired by the Lakers, and they're not happy in Cleveland, but it's one heck of a catch right there. 24 yards down to the Titans, 36, 4 plays later. Chad Henne. Mike Brown again. Who says he's a defensive coaching specialist? 7-yard touchdown. Jaguars lead 13-6 after the extra point is blocked. Moving on to the third quarter now. Titans trailing 16-6. First and 10, the Jaguars 34. And what a day for Sean Green. Into the end zone for a 29. Oh, he steps out of bounds at the 5. 3 plays later, first and goal, and it's Sean Green into the end zone for a touchdown. Dodgers lead by... Titans now trail 16-13. Sean Green, 37 yards rushing and a touchdown on that drive. Fourth quarter now, same score. Next Titans possession. Ryan Fitzpatrick, Nate Washington, wide open for the 30-yard touchdowns. The Titans take the 20-16 lead. It's Washington's first touchdown since week 4. Same score now, 2 Jags possessions later, going for it on 4th and 1. Maurice Jones-Drew is stuffed for a loss. Jaguars turn it over on downs. Mike Munchak loves it. Ensuing Titans possession, 2 minutes left, no timeouts left for the Jags. Sean Green runs for 2 yards. Titans would have to punt. Jaguars get one last chance. So now the Jaguars with less than a minute left to go. Can Chad Henne pull this off? 2nd and 6. Looking for Mercedes Lewis. George Wilson intercepts it. Chad Henne is stunned. Watch it again. A one-handed grab by Wilson. I think he was the next-door neighbor in Dennis the Menace. Titans win it by the final of 20-16, sealing the victory for Tennessee. Texans and the Titans. The Texans trying to avoid a 14-game losing streak to end the season. Third quarter, J.J. Watt and the squad leading 7-6, 2nd and 7 from their own 21. Matt Schaub looking for Ryan Griffin. Pass gets deflected, intercepted by Akeem Ayers. Texans minus 19 turnover differential this season. That is the worst in the NFL. On a positive note for Schaub, at least it wasn't returned for a touchdown. Ensuing Titans possession, 1st and 10 at the Texans 11. 7th play of the drive, Chris Johnson goes right into the end zone. Gets pulled down 11 yards, 6th straight season with 1,000 rush yards. He had a very good season when a lot of people thought he was finished. Fourth quarter now, Texans trailing 16-7, 3rd and 6. Schaub finds Jonathan Grimes, who takes it 31 yards. He had a great day out of the backfield. Remember, the Texans playing without Arian Foster and Ben Tate. That would lead to a 19-yard Randy Bullock field goal, so the Texans trail 16-10, trying to stay in it. Ensuing Titans possession, $1:58 left. Chris Johnson stopped by J.J. Watt for a 1-yard loss, so Matt Schaub and the Texans get one last chance to try to win it. Minute 6 left to go, no timeouts remaining. Schaub and the Texans, 1st and 10 from their own 9, first play of the drive. Matt Schaub looking for Keyshawn Martin, and instead finds Michael Griffin playing center field. Titans win it 16-10. Texans end the season with that 14-game losing streak. Matt Schaub finished with 229 yards passing and 2 picks in defeat.